Well, with what we just saw there, Bryan Adams might be joining his good old friend Zack Ryder, where Zack Ryder used to be in a hospital bed, but Bryan Adams shaking it off, now bringing in another ladder. How Bryan Adams is still fighting back, I don't know. Bryan Adams knocked off the ladder, went through the top table, bounced off the bottom one, still fighting back in this matchup. Ricky Cash now being Irish whipped, and oh my goodness, what a shot with a ladder there by Joe Eagle. Helios Christ was preoccupied with beating up Cash, didn't even see Eagle come out there, and took a face full of ladder. And Bryan Adams is trying to recuperate on the outside of the ring. What a knee there by Joe Eagle. I think he might bust open Ricky Cash with that knee. And yes, he has. And there's an ugly cut on the right side of the head of Ricky Cash. But Ricky Cash trying to fight back with the German suplex. And Ricky Cash actually showing quite a bit of heart and determination in this world title match. And now Helios Christ throwing Bryan Adams inside the ring. And Bryan Adams, as you can see, he's moving a hell of a lot slower now. And now Joe Eagle's knee seems to be detrimental to the people's faces, as he's now busted two people open with that knee. And Bryan Adams sending him to the outside of the ring. Ricky Cash now getting back inside the ring. And now Joe Eagle now bringing in a steel chair here. And oh, what a shot to the face with a chair there. And another shot, Joe Eagle taking out both men. As you can see the blood stained on the chair. Now Joe Eagle busting open Helios Christ. And now Joe Eagle now going to go for a suplex here on Christ. And oh wow, Christ's knee bouncing off the ladder. That was ugly as hell. And now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Eagle sets up. Here comes Bloodline. Here comes the Bloodline on Helios Christ. And Bryan Adams taking away the table. And oh wow, look at this. Bryan Adams just driving the table into Helios Christ's kneecap. And now throwing the table aside. And now Ricky Cash. Oh no, Joe Eagle. Look at the wow, Bryan Adams is bleeding profusively in this match. And now Eagle, oh, big knee to Ricky Cash. Big knee to Ricky Cash. And, oh, another huge chop block there by Joe Eagle. Joe Eagle, I mean, he loves to work at the knees. Go for that figure four leg lock. I'm not quite sure. Well, that figure four leg lock could be effective. I mean, if he could break someone's knees, well, they ain't climbing up a ladder tonight. And Joe Eagle again going face first into ladder, and Ricky Cash with a beautiful 450 splash off the top rope. And Helios Christ getting up. And Christ now, as if he just woke back up, and Ricky Cash reverses into a Russian leg sweep. Now, big clothesline there by the powerful Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams is a thick man. And now, Ricky Cash getting knocked spine first into the knee of Helios Christ. And Ricky Cash is in a world of pain. And Joe Eagle now heading to the outside of the ring, as he now pulls a table from underneath the ring here. So there's ample amounts of tables, of ladders and chairs all over this arena tonight, as Home Depot prepared us good. And now, oh my goodness, both men! Wow! Helios Christ just got knocked into the ropes, and Ricky Cash bounced off the table, didn't go through, and Ricky Cash is, I'm pretty sure he's out for the rest of this matchup. But oh, reversal there by Cash, and how Ricky Cash was able to perform that beats me. Bryan Adams now thrown into the ladder. Ricky Cash now with a huge super kick, which just knocked Joe Eagle on top of the table, but not through it. And Helios Christ with a shot with a table, sending Joe Eagle to the outside of the ring. And now Helios Christ setting Bryan Adams up on that table, but again Helios Christ not watching it. Everybody else and trying to do destruction ends up getting taken out. And Christ with a big elbow there. Now Joe Eagle got Ricky Cash here. And now, oh, big knee to the gut. Oh, huge boot there by Christ Adams. A lot of action, a lot of intense destruction by all four men in this matchup. But the goal is to become the world's heavyweight champion. That's the prize. That's what everybody's destroying each other to do. And oh, wow. I'm not sure what happened there. But Bryan Adams and Joe Eagle's forces pushed them to the other side of the ring. Ricky Cash and Adams are both bleeding profusively in this match. And now, Helios Christ now going to send Adams to the ropes. And Adams able to catch himself back here. Helios Christ going to the outside of the ring, looking to find some more pleasantries on the outside. As Joe Eagle now sets up the ladder, and Bryan Adams pushing him out the way. Joe Eagle saying, screw you. And now Ricky Cash with a German suplex, just knocking Joe Eagle neck first on the outside of the ring. And now Helios Christ and Ricky Cash both sliding back in, Adams following them. And now, big Irish whip there. And now Ricky Cash, lucky there as Helios Christ sent his attentions towards Eagle. Adams throwing Christ into the ladder. Eagle now fighting back with an elbow. Another elbow taking out Joe Eagle. Adams now in the turnbuckle here. And there's a lot of action to call in this matchup. And now a German suplex again by Ricky Cash on a clothesline on the corner by Joe Eagle. And now Joe Eagle got himself a steel chair. And wow, what a shot there by Ricky Cash. Knocking down Bryan Adams. And now a shot with a steel chair right to the spine of Cash. And I think that's it. I think Cash is finally out this matchup. I think Cash's days are done. And now Joe Eagle, wow. Punching the chair on Ricky Cash. Now sending Cash to the outside of the ring. Throwing his lifeless body. And now knife hand chop. Sorry. Chop block. Confusing both these moves multiple times this match. Sending Adams to the outside of the ring. Ricky Cash is now clearing the ring. No, Joe Eagle clearing the ring, sorry, so he can now have equal going, his own going at getting the World Championship. And now Christ now gonna, on the outside, Adams and Christ fighting each other. Joe Eagle trying to set up the ladder. I think Joe Eagle set the ladder up too far away. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that's Vermongo. Vermongo inside the ring. And Vermongo, Joe Eagle telling what the hell is he doing? Vermongo just threw Joe Eagle off the ladder to the outside of the ring through a table. And Joe Eagle has been taken out. And Vermongo heading outside, and now Christ and Adams beating the hell out of each other on the entrance ramp. And oh my goodness, these guys going off at each other. And these guys can't go in this direction. We saw what happened to these two. This ended resulted in them absolutely destroying each other at the end of war. And yeah, the crowd is booing as Joe Eagle just got knocked off from the ladder to the outside of the ring through two tables at the hands of Vermongo. Vermongo showed up so abruptly. And you can see our doctor and our referee now taking Joe Eagle out to get medical attention as Joe Eagle has been officially taken out this matchup. And now Bryan Adams and Helios Christ battling at each other. And oh my goodness, Bryan Adams got Helios Christ up. And oh my goodness, this is going to be retribution for what Christ did to Zack Ryder as Helios Christ is going to be powerbombed off the stage. Bryan Adams just sent Helios Christ to his end. And now Ricky Cash, whereas Bryan Adams is staring at Helios Christ, look at the destruction that has happened as Joe Eagle has been taken out this matchup. Helios Christ is being taken out this matchup, and now Bryan Adams realizes as Ricky Cash is now trying to get the World Championship. And Bryan Adams noticing as Ricky Cash is looking to become the next World Heavyweight Champion here. And Ricky Cash seeing Adams, and Ricky Cash takes a dive off the ladder and stops Adams. Ricky Cash noticing Bryan Adams coming back in this matchup. And that was a tough luck for Ricky Cash, a bad break. And now Ricky Cash getting up for a suplex. Oh wow, that was a brain buster. I think Cash tried to go for the suplex, but the pain he was in, he had to switch it to a brain buster. He couldn't hold the weight up of Bryan Adams. And now wow, look at the way that ladder's been set up. And we've seen that happen in the past. And the last time someone did that was Shelton Benjamin. And now Ricky Cash struggling with that suplex here. And a suplex, and oh my goodness, Shelton Benjamin didn't do that. And Bryan Adams' knee may be broken, but shit don't phase Adams as he hits a huge clothesline on Ricky Cash. And now Bryan Adams with a bulldog, knocking down Ricky Cash face first on the mat. And I don't believe it, Helios Christ is now being attended to at the stage. Joe Eagle was taken out on the other side. Vermongo showing his face in this matchup, and we thought the whole issue with Vermongo and Joe Eagle was over, but I guess not. Vermongo will not quit until he has the last laugh. And look at this right hands now by Bryan Adams. Look at these shots, rights and lefts. The southpaw with a nice, beautiful arm drag takeover on Ricky Cash. And now Bryan Adams, oh, ladies and gentlemen, pay dirt. Oh, driving Ricky Cash face first on the mat. Pay dirt by Bryan Adams. So we're now down to a one-on-one TLC matchup for the World's Heavyweight Championship here. Can Adams retain his championship, or will Ricky Cash leave the new World's Heavyweight Champion? And Bryan Adams now, I think maybe too far away from that World's Championship as Ricky Cash now struggling to climb up the ladder, and Bryan Adams still trying to grab at that world title. I think he may be too far. What a straight right there by Adams. And now Ricky Cash fighting back now with the rights. Both these men battling on top of the ladder. We saw what happened earlier with Reese and Stevens as Reese took a nasty tumble off the ladder. And now Ricky Cash now sending Bryan Adams to his demise, and Bryan Adams goes right to the outside of the ring and lands spine first on the outside. And how in the hell is Adams getting up? How is Bryan Adams still fighting in this matchup? I mean, we saw hints of this in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania, and Bryan Adams was able to survive falling off the ladder. And oh wow, what a shot there by Adams. And now Bryan Adams got Ricky Cash with a power bomb off the ladder. And now Bryan Adams just pounding away at Ricky Cash. And now this matchup is, these men are just, this is a battle of attrition between these two here. Who has the last of gas in the tank to survive this match? And now Adams now trying to grab the World Championship but keeps slipping. He said it is easier said than done to pull down that World Championship. And now Ricky Cash trying to shake the ladder, and he does, knocking Adams off the ladder. He said the amount of times that every man in this matchup has fallen off the ladder or went through a table or broken through some ladders or hit with a steel chair is insane. And there's a T-bone suplex by Ricky Cash. And now Cash Irish whip now. And they sent Adams right through the ladder, face first. Now German suplex. And oh, wow, Ricky Cash switching around. And Ricky Cash now diving to the outside of the ring. I think he tripped. Ricky Cash tripped. I'm not sure what happened there. Now Bryan Adams jumping to the apron. A little bit of parkour there by Adams. And luckily for him, he didn't trip. And now Ricky Cash got Adams up here. And now got him up. Oh, there's a brain buster on the outside of the ring. And Ricky Cash now pulling out another table from underneath the ring. And now putting it inside the ring. Ricky Cash swinging wildly. Oh, big shot to the face there by Cash. And now Ricky Cash going to go back for that suplex again. And he does as he connects with Bryan Adams. Ricky Cash, 2004 Greco-Roman Olympic gold medalist, the master of popping the hips, of hitting those suplexes. He can get leverage from anywhere. And now going back for that T-bone suplex, sending Adams right on top of the ladder. And Ricky Cash now going back for another T-bone again, and this time on the table. And Bryan Adams landing in an awkward position, much like Tommy Douglas earlier against that chairs match. Ricky Cash dragging him to the center of the ring here. Ricky Cash, ladies and gentlemen, Tiger Powerbomb. Tiger Powerbomb connects. Ricky Cash may be the next World's Heavyweight Champion, and it will be a great celebration between him and Shardrella Johnson. I can assure you that. A private sex celebration between those two. And now Ricky Cash heading to the outside the ring. And I mean, I gotta agree, that's a big mistake there by Cash. Cash should go inside the ring, and he tried to throw the steel chair in the ring. Fail on Cash's part. And now decides to bring in another table. I don't know how many tables we have seen broken in this matchup. I have lost count, and now he hits a table again right into the gut, trying to break the ribs of Bryan Adams. Ricky Cash now going to set up the two tables inside the ring, and Ricky Cash now praying to the heavens to no avail. And Ricky Cash now being rebusted open. Blood stopped flowing earlier. Come back to him now. And Adams with a big clothesline. And Ricky Cash in trouble as Adams. Wow, Ricky Cash was dazed, and Adams just gave me a face full of ladder. And now, pushing him away as Adams. And now, another shot there by Bryan Adams, the World's Heavyweight Champion, as he's trying to fight back to retain his championship. What a face buster there by Bryan Adams. Nice takeover there by Bryan Adams. Beautiful takeover. And now Bryan Adams now climbing to the top of the ladder, realizing, why am I fighting with Ricky Cash on the floor when I should be winning this matchup? As Bryan Adams trying to take down the World's Heavyweight Championship. Cash climbing up after him, and oh my goodness, Ricky Cash in trouble. Bryan Adams with a superplex, and Ricky Cash is done. Ricky Cash is done. Bryan Adams with a superplex off the top of the ladder, sending Ricky Cash spine first to the outside of the ring. And there you have it. Bryan Adams is still the World's Heavyweight Champion. That was one of the nastiest falls I have ever seen in the MPWF. Bryan Adams just superplexed Ricky Cash from on top of the ladder all the way to the outside. And we are now getting medical attention. The EMTs are checking on Ricky Cash on the outside of the ring. Ricky Cash was pre-injured going into this matchup. He is now perhaps seriously injured after that match. But ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Adams is now still the World's Heavyweight Champion. My name is DJ Johnny Feelgood, and I'm signing out. Thank you for watching TLC.
Look, I need the best drinks. I love the best.